Way back in the early days of crypto, we used to see prices spike around Christmas, Thanksgiving, and the 4th of July, as Bitcoiners would boast to friends and family about their gains over the holidays. Do we see this again for the first time in 2 years as Bitcoin goes bullish into the 4th of July? Let's find out. Despite some good pre-holiday FUD from the Wall Street Journal where they tried to insinuate that the spot ETFs from BlackRock etc. were being mass rejected by the SEC, prices continue to hold firm. The reality is that simply they needed to clarify some points in their applications. The positive sentiment around Bitcoin can be quantified in the fund holdings metric. This massive spike that we're seeing here shows that hedge funds, investment firms and large private firms are accumulating massively. This is being represented on the price chart as support. The fact that these institutions are buying at current prices suggests that they expect massive upside from this point and are taking long-term investment positions. Also from CryptoQuant we have this really interesting metric which shows that the number of addresses sending their bitcoins to exchange addresses, assumed to mean that they're selling, has decreased by over 80%. Effectively, the supply of Bitcoin has decreased dramatically as retail traders and institutions are holding more Bitcoin than ever. When you combine these two stories, the picture becomes incredibly clear. We've got reducing supply and increased institutional demand, and those two factors are massively bullish for price growth. Zoomed in on the daily chart, we can see that price is being supported by this support here at 29.8, but we're also seeing resistance at around 31,000. Price is currently in the middle of the range, but considering that we are moving overbought on the RSI, I'd expect price to retrace to retest this support. I'd be careful trading today simply because volume is going to be very thin as the US markets are closed for the 4th of July tomorrow. So any move here could be quite sudden and dramatic as that buy pressure, that demand that we've been talking about, isn't available in the market today. If we zoom out on the daily and take a bit of a longer term picture, whilst we might see an initial short term move down, long term the picture is insanely bullish. This technical setup, a broadening wedge, suggests a continuation pattern, and we've been in an uptrend really all year, so we'd expect to continue that uptrend. My personal price target is here at just about 36,000, which is the upper band of an old CME gap that wasn't filled. However, given the institutional demand increasing and the supply coming off exchanges, as well as this technical formation which is really bullish, then the reality is that we could easily see a test of this upper trend line which could take us anywhere up to about 40k. So whilst the short-term picture might be slightly bearish with a correction perhaps incoming down to just under 30,000, the long-term, mid-term picture is insanely bullish. Thanks so much for listening. Remember, we've got a free Discord. There's a link below. So if you want to discuss this analysis or look at any of our other analysis and see all of our trade signals, then you can just sign up there and get them all for free. Thanks. Bye.